This incident is a lot more secondhand information due to not being there, but it was probably one of the creepiest things to happen with something as innocent as selling Girl Scout cookies. Kinda long, I think. I was in a small Girl Scout troop, me and 5 other girls. We were probably all in 9th grade at the time. It was cookie selling time, and you have to pick time slots at businesses that will permit you to sell said cookies. We usually got good business at Stater Brothers, so we planned to sign up for some slots there. There's 2 in town, but one of them is what is becoming an older part of town, and with it the crime has gone up. We didn't really go to the other Stater Brothers a lot, but since it was in a better part of the town, why not give it a shot? Surely they'd have good business. We had planned out how our block of time there would work. It was required to have at least 2 to 3 girls and 2 adults to sell cookies. We usually did cookie selling in shifts, so we would have 2 to 3 girls and adults for the first few hours, and then another set of 2-3 girls for the last half. Everything that could go wrong did. It seemed like something came up for almost everyone the day before show day of the Stater Brothers block. There was one girl who was always unreliable, so it was no surprise she couldn't come. The troop leader and her daughter had to go somewhere. I wound up being too busy, perhaps school-related or something. Regardless, it wound up that the bare minimum of 2 girls and 2 adults could make it, and they would have to be there for the entire duration, 4 hours at least, unless someone could manage to make it there and switch shifts. So they set up as usual, thin mints, shortbread, peanut butter patties, you name it. We needed to sell to fund our camping trips and other events. Things were going like normal. People would glance at our cookie booth on the way in. Eventually, they might come buy some when they came out. Then there was a man who began pacing around front of the booth, checking things out. He was there for a while. Okay, maybe not so strange right now. It's not uncommon for customers to want to check our stock and make sure we have their favorite cookie. The man eventually left inside to buy whatever he was there for. Things continued on, the 2 girls asking people as they walk out if they'd like to buy, and the 2 adults supervising behind the table and dealing with the money. The man finally comes out, not even buying anything. He gets close to the table and then shifts his focus to my friends. In a split second, he grabs my friend, I'll call her Kay for short, by the arm and pulls out a knife. He starts shouting and is brandishing this weapon at her. I can only imagine the sheer terror she was going through, as well as my other friend and the 2 parents. In fact, Kay's mom is one of the supervisors. I'm sure as well this scene is getting the customers and store clerks' attention. Someone calls 911, and eventually the police arrive. It took a while, but finally after talking things over with this guy, he releases Kay, no harm, and is taken away. I was never told what the deal was with this guy or what exactly he may have been shouting, but it was decided after that we'd never take a Stater Brothers block to sell cookies again.